As of today, only 7 of the 235 Democrats in the House of Representatives are supporting the inquiry into impeaching the president. Each one represents a district President Trump won in 2016. John Yang traveled to upstate New York to find out what constituents there are saying to one of the holdouts.
I work for you.
It was freshman Democratic Representative Anthony Brindisi's 11th town hall meeting since taking office, this one in the New Hartford, New York High School auditorium.
I'm here to listen, which I think is the most important role any representative can play, is to be a good listener.
And he got an earful from both sides in the debate over impeachment. From supporters of President Trump in the GOP-leaning district in upstate New York that gave Mr. Trump 54% of the vote.
What have you said against your colleagues who have promoted this unfairness of the president? What about the 95% who have rushed to a conclusion about impeachment? What have you said to those people?
I can't change people's minds.
What have you said to them?
I say all I can say is what I believe and what I'm going to do as a representative. I can't control what
you said you speak up. Have you spoken up to those people who are rushing to judgment?
Do you want me to answer?
Yes, I'd love to hear.
I'm trying to.
And from Democrats who helped Brindisi unseat a Republican last year in a narrow 1 percentage point victory.
Do you think the President of the United States is above the law? If you do not, then what do you plan to do about it?
For 2 hours, Brindisi delicately threaded a needle, raising concerns about the president's behavior, but avoiding explicit support for the impeachment inquiry.
You should at least come out forcefully on, I want to see this evidence. This wishy-washy is for the birds. It really is.
In my opinion, the standard is the president a danger to the country, putting our national security at risk.
We're the ones who are voting you.
I understand.
And I get your position. You won by a very small margin. It's a Republican area of the state.
Look, politics, I want to make this very clear to everybody. Politics is not calculating into my mind. If the voters send me packing next year, that's their business. I am very troubled by the allegations that I have read. I want to hear from the people who are in that whistleblower report.
Then you support the inquiry.
The inquiry is happening. Whether I support it or not,
I don't know, do you support it?
It doesn't matter.
Those whistleblower allegations moved a majority of House Democrats toward impeachment, but not Brindisi.
Look, I didn't go to Washington to impeach the president, okay? I went to Washington to try and get things done for the people in this community.
Most of the questions were about other topics.
Could you talk about what a humane immigration policy for our country should look like?
Are you in favor of Medicare for all?
What is your plan to ensure the U.S. and this district reaches 100% clean and renewable energy?
That's where Brindisi wants the focus to be as Congress returns from a 2-week recess. What do you want your colleagues to understand about the needs of this district as this impeachment inquiry goes on?
I think people have struggles here that are more front and center than some of the latest news that's coming out of Washington, and that's what I'm committed to working on.
But the flashpoints of the evening were the questions about impeachment, like the one from Lauren Earle. Were you satisfied with his answer about the impeachment inquiry?
Right now, by not saying it, I feel like that gives Trump leverage. So just come out and say how you feel and trust that what you believe is how you are going to lead. Because we will follow you if you tell us what you believe.
Trump supporters who were early to the meeting and loud hope impeachment could be leveraged to win back Brindisi's House seat. Earlier this month, Claudia Tenney, the Trump-backed incumbent Brindisi defeated, said she's running again.
We support the president.
James Zecca helped rally Trump backers in front of the school before going inside for Brindisi's meeting.
He's in a real pickle here because if he votes to impeach, he's going to lose all of the people that supported Trump. And if he doesn't vote to impeach, he's going to lose his radical left-wing socialists.
The tension didn't stop when the town hall ended.
I can't stand you. I hate you. So why should I vote for you?
Well, look,
Some of these people act like they think he somehow got in there illegitimately, and he did not.
Yep. No, I take that very seriously. We, as representatives in Washington, have to do everything we can to try and get the emotion out of this, to get the partisanship out of this.
Can that calm and measured approach survive, sustain through this?
I'm an eternal optimist, and you have to be when you're in politics, I guess, in Washington.
And facing an election year that's bound to be filled with emotion and partisanship. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm John Yang in New Hartford, New York.